Uh, yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm 21. I don't really do too many of these YouTube videos. I don't do any at all. I've never done one. So this is my first time, and I probably won't do too many. I just wanted to rant about this Wenger out rubbish that has been going on the last few years. A few years. So it's only taken me till now, but I feel like now, as much as ever, you can really see the truth behind Arsene Wenger's perceived failures at Arsenal. And there's a lot of circumstances behind why Arsenal have not won the amount of trophies that they should have won in these last 10 years. For how big a name that Arsenal is in English football. And the reason for that is the talent of the players, first of all. Now, the argument that usually gets leveled at me is that the first argument that usually gets leveled at me is that we haven't had as much success as we should, and that's why Arsene Wenger should go. We haven't had the talent. Us as Arsenal fans are a bit deluded. Our team is not good enough to be winning, was not good enough to be winning Premier League titles. Last season is probably the outlier. We should have won last season, no doubt. There's not too many excuses you can go out for that, but Leicester City did get 82 points. They only lost 3 games. You know, it's going to be hard to beat a team to a Premier League title that only loses 3 games. We beat them twice. Okay. The reason why we probably lost last season is the injuries that we picked up along the way. That's what I would say. We lacked the consistency that Leicester City had. They were able to use, I think, between 16 and 18 players in the Premier League. I think we had to use over 20 or something, 20 to 25, nearly all our squad. Leicester were able to use their best players nearly week in, week out because they weren't getting injured. Arsenal were getting a lot of injuries, playing in a lot of competitions, which is, you know, now we've got a lot more depth this season. So we can, I mean, if you look at it that way, this team finished second last season on 70-something points. We should be expecting about 10 to 15 more points because we've got a lot more depth. We can play better teams week in, week out. So when you look at it that way, I think Arsenal are the shoo-in to win the Premier League title this season. Moving on from that, what you'll probably say is that why didn't Arsene Wenger bring in the talent? Well, when you don't have the money for it, how can you bring in the talent? You know, the Emirates Stadium hit us. We weren't able to bring in the players that we wanted to. And because of that, we didn't have the best team. We weren't meant to win these Premier League titles. We weren't meant to win the FA Cup, the League Cups that we were playing in. If you want to take away the 2011 final, you know, these are mistakes. These are mistakes that happen in managers' careers. But they were heightened because of the lack of success that Arsene Wenger has had. They've just come at untimely times. It's not that Arsene Wenger's not a good manager, because he's then gone on to win 2 FA Cups in 2013 and 2014, when he's had maybe teams that aren't as talented as that 2011 team. You had Van Persie, you had Fabregas, Song as your spine, you know? We were just probably missing... No, we had a centre-back in the up and coming, I think, in Koscielny, you know? Vermaelen, Schillaci, Schillaci's bad, but that's a bit of a... Well, you know, managers make their mistakes. Manager's record can't be perfect. So Alex Ferguson had a period of mediocrity. It wasn't as long, but at the same time, the circumstances weren't the same. He was able to get out of it because he was able to pay his players the money that they wanted. This is a different circumstance. We can't pay these players the money that they want. They wanted to leave, so we had to let them go. They didn't see the ambition that we had for the future. You know, we weren't able to bring in the best players because we didn't have the money, so they left. If we wanna go into the next argument, which is that Arsene Wenger has lost his eye for talent, you just ignore that one because we see what Hector Bellerin and Koscielny are doing in the Premier League. So, moving on from that, I'm just gonna say that Arsene Wenger's done an excellent job. And I do believe he's the best manager in the Premier League. And I think that the team's going to show it this year. The reason why I think this is because Arsene Wenger has kept a team in the top 4 that really should not have been in the top 4 for the last 10 years, as consistently as they have been. The goal from the mouth of Arsene Wenger himself was to be in the Champions League for 3 of the first 5 years from the building of the stadium. They've been in the Champions League the last 10 years. If that's not a reason to keep this guy on, I mean, come on. At the end of those 5 years, again, as that argument comes back, well, after those 5 years, Arsenal, at the end of those 5 years, we got to a League Cup final. Mistakes happened. The team underperformed. First final for a lot of these young players, you know. And then after that, those players left. Our best players, Van Persie, Fabregas, Song, they left. You don't expect a team to survive the next season after that when their spine is just ripped, you know. It wasn't as much Van Persie at the time as Fabregas that left. That time, that was the biggest Fabregas in history. These players left. Teams like Man City had sugar daddies. Chelsea had sugar daddies that were just spending. Man United were already a superpower because of how much commercial power they had, like throughout the world. You know, they can buy a big player and they'll get it back in like a month. The amount that they spent in a month. You know, because of how much they can sell from shirts and merchandise. Arsenal weren't on that level. However, Arsenal are approaching that level. We've got deals such as Puma and stuff, such as the Puma deal. We've got deals with Hawaii or whatever they're called. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot. Branding ourselves in Asia, in China, which is the most populated country in the world, or one of the most populated countries in the world. We're doing a lot for the team as a whole. And it's going to set us up for a lot of success in the future. And what I'm saying is Arsene Wenger has been the overseer of all of this, kept us in a place where we're able to strike at any moment. And I think it is his duty to finish this. He's got us here, and I do believe we can do something special this season. I think Arsenal fans are very, very quick to judge him, and should really think about the things that he's done over the last 10 years and think about the circumstances. I've given you counter arguments to everything. I mean, it's all fact. None of it is a lie. It's just whether you think these reasons are reason enough for Arsene Wenger's failures. And yeah, I really do think it's mostly outside circumstances, not just Arsene Wenger. It's from outside. It's from outside of the manager, outside of the team, financially. That's really kept us back. So, if you liked it, please comment and send anything back if you disagreed, if you agree. Just send me your point of view, man. I enjoy reading it. I will enjoy reading it. If you like it, tell me and I'll do another one. I like these. I'd like having debates nearly every week. I'll just post a video and about Arsenal, and we can just start debating on the comments and stuff. And if you have any topics that you maybe want me to bring up in another video, please, again, just say on the video. But again, yeah, thank you for watching. You didn't really have to. I was just ranting. And yeah, if this gets a lot of love, then I'll do another one. So, thank you.